Alrighty, thanks for joining our Friday afternoon webinar series, everyone. This week we're going to go through creating short social media videos for your social accounts. So I'll just quickly show you an example of what I'm talking about here. So this is one that was made a little while ago. I'll just see if I can play that for you. Hopefully you've got some sound there and the video comes through okay.
I hope my children sing to me. Daddy, I love you. Mama, I love you. Home, there ain't nowhere quite like home. There ain't nowhere quite like home. There ain't nowhere quite like home. There ain't nowhere quite like. If I could be what my daddy was to me, I could tell you every day I'm as happy as could be. My wife was even as loving, and my mother, I'd sooner see the hangman struggle for another.
All right, so they're designed to be very short videos, nice and catchy for social media. So as it turns out, there's been some studies by Facebook themselves that say that 15 seconds is probably about the max attention span you'll get from people watching videos on your newsfeed. So 15 seconds sounds like it's the ample video length to keep to, just so that you can show your brand and your phone number and contact details at the end. Now, we've just taken out as part of our cooperative fund, so after this session, I can provide everyone some login details to this software called Promo, and it makes it very easy to create videos like that. So that's just promo.com, and when you log in, you'll come to a screen like this. And the first thing you can do is you can just start searching for what you like. So there's lots of videos here. I've just searched for architecture here. So you hover your mouse over the top of these and it starts to play a little bit of a preview of what that video is about. And at the top, there's a couple of pre-formatted templates with some text that you can build on. So this one, for example, if we click on preview, pause that for a second here. You'll notice that we've got widescreen, square, and vertical. So these are for the different social media platforms. So you've got Instagram, which is primarily a square format. Got vertical, which is used for your stories, so Facebook stories, and wide is your standard widescreen type aspect ratio. All right, so that's just a template. The text gives you an idea of what you could put there, but you can change that to whatever suits you. So I'm just going to make a really quick one. Again, keeping in this 15-second theme, you can see a lot of these videos are 30 seconds or 14 seconds, so they're under that limit there. 30 seconds is still a good period of time for a short video. I found a nice one earlier that we could use for our example. So again, these are all the templates at the top, and if you scroll down further, there's just standard videos with no text on them that you can make use of. All right, so to preview these, we'll click on the preview button. Looks like a nice, simple place to start with. So we'll click on or hover over the top of that one and we'll click on Customize. All right, I like working on the widescreen to start with. So towards the end of this, we should be able to make all three of these formats. So I'll select wide to start with. And we just have, by default, we've got our logos here. If you double click that logo, it gives you some options. So I've got some different colored logos there, just in case the background that you're trying to put it on doesn't quite suit. So you might have a white or a light background might be suited better to this darker tick. Otherwise, we've just got the default white one. All right, so you can double click the text just to make changes to that. I'm just going to put that all on one line just for now. Some people look for a beautiful place. So we can arrange that and drag it to make it larger if we need to. And over on this right-hand side here, there's some options here that we can change the type of text. So just change what it's looking like. All right, just for this one, I might just keep it as the default was. Now, this grid up the top here, that will help you align this. So if you wanted it always in the center, you can click on that center box there, or at the bottom right. All right, and then we also have some options for fonts and various colors if we'd like to. So just to keep this example nice and simple, I'll just leave that all as is. And what you'll notice here down the bottom, here's our timeline. So we've got a timeline of video along the bottom, and each one of these sections here is the text that's showing over the top of that video. So we've just edited this one. I'll click onto this one now. And this is the next section in that video timeline. So we'll double click on this one. So I might change this to say others build a beautiful place. We'll try and center that one. Alrighty, and click onto the last one. So this last text one is called the outro, and generally it has some details on how you're contactable. So your website address and maybe your phone number.
Hume, you just had a typo on that previous screen.
Ah, did I? Let's go back.
I'm going to take the word make out of there, please.
Yes, I shall. Thank you for that. That would have been an embarrassing video. Thank you. Others build a beautiful place. Much better. All right, so on these screens, you will need to adjust these logos. So again, by default, we've got the Integrity logo there. I've got a few variations of that in here as well. So I'll choose this darker one for this background and click Add to Video. Let's make that nice and large. All right, we need to edit our text. And I'll put our phone number on. Now, what I'd like to see here, because this is a collaborative effort, everyone can sign into here, they can create their own videos, and as a group, we can create these short videos that everyone else can download. So I'd like to see that everyone's using this generic branding, so they're using Integrity New Homes, not your localized version of Integrity. Use the main email, a main website address, and the 1300 number. That way it's a national presence, and if anyone sees this video, they'll be contacting the right people. All right, now we can just preview this now. So there's a big plus button, or probably a big play button, I should say. Click on play. All right, nice, short, simple video. And we can change the music by clicking on the music button. And again, there's lots of different tracks here. So if you hover your mouse over the top, so you can search through the music, change the genre, the mood, tempo, and just find something that suits the video. There's a little star button here. So if you click on that star button, that'll add to the favorites. So I've added a few in here previously. I'll just click use track on that one. We'll click back to the editor and we play this one. That should be playing that soundtrack now. Alrighty, so just down the bottom left-hand corner, there's a save and preview button. So we'll click on that one. So it'll go through and render all those changes that we've made to that video. So up the top here, we've got a section to label this video. So we'll try and put a descriptive text on there. Now what we might also do is actually just add, if you're the Coffs Coast franchise, you might put Coffs Coast at the start. Just might make it easier for you to later search and find the videos that you've created. All right, so we'll click on publish on that one. So we've got unlimited video clips on here, so there's no need to worry about the premium clips that are being used. All right, so on this screen, there are options here to connect directly to Facebook and to Instagram, but because we'll be sharing this account and we have different Facebook and different Instagram accounts, it may be problematic if we connect one and not another one. So just trying to avoid that for now, and we'll rely on downloading these videos, and then you can upload them from your own computer to your own social networks. All right, so we can just download this video from here. So there's a download button there or down the bottom. Right, you can see down the bottom left-hand corner there, it's downloading that file. So it's been downloaded to your downloads folder, and again, you can do whatever you like with that. So you can add it to your social medias, put it onto YouTube, and distribute it however you need to. All right, if we move it across here, we've got the different sizes. So we've got the square version for Instagram, and then we've got our story version here, which is the tall version. So we'll click on this square one. All right, so I should do a pretty good job of trying to fit things in, but you just need to make sure that the text isn't in the wrong spot. So some videos you might have people's faces or something else you need to show, and some of the assets might block the view there. So we'll click on each one of these and make sure each section looks okay. And we'll make this logo larger again. All right, looking good. So we'll publish that one. All right, again, we can download this version now. And we'll go ahead and create this vertical version. All right, so we might add an extra line break into this one. That way we can get this text a little bit larger. right, looking good. We'll publish that one. And we'll download that one as well. So I didn't mean to hit that button. Go back there. So because we're not publishing, we haven't connected to Facebook or Instagram, there's no need to hit that publish button there. So we've downloaded the files. Now at the top here, we've got our My Videos section. So we'll go into our published videos. So I've got a few here. So this is one that I made earlier, and this is the one we've made just now. So everyone can come in here and see the videos that have been published, and we'll see that they're labeled here with a name, and hopefully you've got your brand there too, the Coffs Coast in this example. All right, so to create a more complex one, we'll click on New Project. And we'll do a quick search. All right, so again, you can start with a template, which makes it easier because they get a lot of the text in place, or you could start with individual videos if you'd prefer to. In this case, I'll use this one here. Click Customize. And I like working this widescreen version to start with.
Guess I gotta let it out. Shout it from the rooftops loud and clear.
All right, so for this one, we'll go a little bit more complex and we'll add a few more videos to this. So again, this is the timeline. So you've got the video timeline here. We can click on that handle there and drag it a bit shorter. So it's only going to run for a shorter amount of time. Now here we've got a plus button, so we can add some content. Now we could do that from the media button as well. So click on plus and we'll add a video. All right, so you can search for anything you like. You can search for architecture or dogs or pussycats or whatever you like to put in there. Again, we've got a favorite section here, so we can hover your mouse over and star any of these videos that are interesting to you. So I've added a few favorites in here. So I'm going to use this one. I'll move that out of the way. All right, I'll add another video on top of this as well. So just added a caption now. So we'll move that just to here. All right, so this caption that we've added, it's coming with this blue text, but if you hover your mouse up the top here, we've got our colors here. So we've got brand colors. So if you're using our default oranges, we're already set up with one click. We'll double click the text. Right, so again, we've got these options on the right-hand side here to style this text. So whatever takes your fancy. I'll add another video in. Change the colors again. I can rearrange that so it's not cutting off the child's face there. Just check that one while I was there. That looks fine. Now, if we want to get really fancy, we could also add some photos in here as well. So click on plus. There's an option here to add photos. So in this software, there's a lot of royalty-free photos that you can search through just to use. You can also upload your own. So we select photos. I've uploaded a few from our photo library from our global documents. I'll add all 3 of those photos there. All right, so they're added in here. So on the video timeline, you'll see that they'll play for a certain length of time. So I only want these photos to show very quickly. So I'll shorten these up. A bit shorter too. We'll drag our outro text down a bit. And we've got a bit of a blank space there, so I might just carry on this video here with the dancing people. So click on edit, there's a duplicate option, so I'll click on that one. It hasn't added it where I'd like it, but I'll shift it across again. And shift these guys back. Alrighty, so we'll fix up our outro text now as well. Fit the length of that one, so I might add our web address in this one here. Alrighty, so there's different cards here that we can select as well. So I've got this website option, that might have been better. Our phone number in that one. See how that looks.
In the middle of this crowded room, but I'll try and try and try to get it right. Guess I gotta let it out, shout it from the rooftops loud and clear. Or maybe I'll just ask you to dance in
Excellent. All right, let's change some music.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
We've lost the music there for some reason. So again, it's probably a good reason why you need to sit there and listen to make sure that everything sounds okay and all the video looks fine. So we'll try and add that again.
That's it. On the go.
Play it one more time.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
All right, for some reason that sound clip's a little bit shorter than I'd hoped, so we might just pick a different one.
On the go keeps you wide open. On the go.
Better blues, let's try that.
Lonesome highway where you find yourself alone. Lonesome highway where you find yourself alone. Lonesome highway, the only home I know. Lonesome highway, no one throwing stones. Lonesome highway, and I'm just fine here all alone.
All right, the sound doesn't quite match the fun nature of the video, but I'll leave that there for now. So if you had a bit more time, you could go through and try and find something that fit the theme a bit better. So I'll save and preview that one. Maybe we've got a label.
Lonesome highway.
Publish. Alrighty, so we'll download that one. So I won't go through this process here to create the square and the vertical versions. We saw that earlier before, but you'd have to go through the same process just to make sure the text fits and it is in a good location inside that video format. Alrighty, so that's pretty much all there is to it. So most of those are pretty simple. If you start off with just a single short 15-second video, you can get one done in a matter of minutes. You could spend a bit longer and try and make a more of a production ready type one with 3 or 4 different videos in there and adding photos. So it's up to you how long you spend. If there's any questions, please let me know. I'll see if there's some way I can answer those for you. But what I'd like to see is that everyone, as a joint effort, jumps in here using the Integrity brand, creates these short videos, and use them all over your social media, but please put them onto our workplace as well. And that way the rest of the group can see what you're doing there and hopefully make use of them as well. All right, so it doesn't look like we have too many questions today, so we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining, everyone. Please get in touch if you need a hand with anything, and we'll catch you again next time.